The forest should have been alive at dawn. In a small, forgotten clearing lay a white deer. She was rare, beautiful, once powerful. Now she was barely recognizable. Her body was covered in wounds, deep, raw, and infected. Millions of parasites crawled across her skin like a living blanket. They clung to her legs, her neck, her belly, even her face. Inside the open wounds, long pale worms twisted slowly, feeding without mercy. Every breath she took was a struggle. Her chest rose, then fell unevenly. Pain had drained her strength. Infection had poisoned her blood. She had not eaten in days. She could no longer stand. She wasn't running from predators anymore. She wasn't searching for food. She was lying still, waiting for the end. Flies circled her fragile body. The smell of decay filled the air. Nature had already begun to claim her. This was not a single injury. This was a slow, cruel death. When the rescue team finally found her, they stopped in shock. They had seen injured animals before, broken legs, deep cuts, starvation. But this was different. The parasites formed moving layers on her body. Every wound was alive with suffering. Removing them would take hours, time she did not have. Still, they knelt beside her. Gently, they began pulling parasites away from her skin, one by one, again and again. Worms were carefully extracted from deep inside infected flesh. Each movement caused her body to tremble. She flinched, not from fear, but from pain mixed with exhaustion. Antiseptic washed over wounds that had been burning for days. The sting was unbearable, yet necessary. Her heart raced, then slowed. Her breathing grew weaker. Then it stopped. The forest fell completely silent. No breath, no movement, no sound. For a moment it was over. And then, a weak shudder ran through her body. Her chest lifted just barely. She chose life. The rescuers worked faster now. Blood loss was controlled. Medication was given to fight the infection spreading through her body. Warm blankets were placed around her fragile frame. Minutes turned into hours. Slowly, warmth returned to her skin. Her breathing steadied, still weak but present. By the time the sun rose higher, the impossible had happened. The parasites were gone. The worms were removed. The wounds were cleaned and treated. She opened her eyes. They weren't bright. They weren't strong. But they were alive. Days passed. She was fed, hydrated, monitored constantly. Her body was thin. Her strength was almost gone. But life was returning slowly, carefully. Then one day she tried to stand. Her legs shook. She stumbled. She nearly fell. But she stood, scarred, weak, changed forever, yet alive. The forest had almost taken her. Death had already reached inside her body. But compassion reached her first. This was not a miracle. It was patience, pain, time, and the simple decision to not look away. Somewhere in the wild, a white deer lived, because someone chose to fight for her when she no longer could.